EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
Let's see who wins.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Ford Field. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's go ahead and do depth charts real quick. Let's see what are the options. Settings, graphic.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Man, let's go. Let's go. Man, talk all that shit, man. I'm getting the W. So you seen that BTA we got on y'all? Hell yeah, let's get it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hella trolling chat. Let's go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Man, you're not gonna win today. You suck.
They face second down and 7.
Watch it. Bro, you trash, man.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Down the field, he's got Seabass.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Off to throw on first down. He's to the 15. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery.
No, he is not like that.
And he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but
Oh, you want to go for twos.
quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's drive in an early 6 points.
Always want to go for two. That's funny.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Mahomes now to throw on second down. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him having to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. On second down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them.
Oh, Rasheed Rice.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this.
You're talking too low.
They needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Whoever wins gives $20. Cash out. You down? All right.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
I screenshotted your name.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Nah, I won't.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Williams in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So we're playing for $20, so we punting it if we go 3 and out. All right.
Second down and 8. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Yeah, let's take this home.
On third down, they go with Gibbs.
Damn, it's hella cold in here.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Patrick motioning here. On fourth down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. On play action, Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Patrick motioning here. Here's Gibbs. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. To throw is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this is taken in by the defense. Going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco.
Nice.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
Look at 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed. Like, the opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's taken in. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. Now the Chiefs gonna call the first of their timeouts. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Damn, right?
Lined up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Man, always catches that.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Yeah.
That is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 6 coming up. A run here with Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Yeah, so there.
Throwing on second down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's the Portland tight end. Look at the big man go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A second down throw.
I picked this.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative.
That's smart.
That's a big missed opportunity.
They'll come up for first
Not
and
smart.
10. And in motion is Brown. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
Okay.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete.
Pass.
So no help.
Whatever. It's all good.
To a final snap.
Great job there defensively separating the
Stopping
man
passes
from
and
the
shit.
ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's going to let this one go.
Let's go! Chiefs!
Final play.
What a defensive breakdown. Mike, it's the last play of the game. You have to keep everything in front of you and then just rally tackle. But instead, they let him get behind the defense. He does the rest after the catch, and this is going to take a while for them to get over this one. That is just a brutal loss.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, We say so long, everyone.